Hey everybody, welcome to our channel Living in Richmond, Virginia, where we show you exactly what it's like to live, work, eat, and play right here in RVA.
In this video, we're going to give you 5 different solutions for the very common dilemma of wanting to buy a new home, but needing to sell your current one first.
Now, everyone knows that right now the market is extremely competitive and many homeowners are worried about where are they going to go if they do sell.
The 5th solution we go over is our most creative, so be sure to stay to the end to hear it.
And we'll tell you a really fun way to save thousands on the commission if you do sell.
If this is your first time to our channel, welcome. I'm Sarah Jefferson.
And I'm Taylor Jefferson.
And we own and operate Jefferson Grove Real Estate. We have helped tons of families relocate to Richmond, and normally our content is geared towards relocation clients wanting to move to RVA.
But this video is going to be for people who already own a home and want to move to another one. And if that's you, the information in this video will help you regardless of where you currently live.
One last thing before we get started. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and do so, because we will continue to be posting new videos all about living in Richmond, including neighborhood tours, fun things to do around RVA, and lots more coming up, and we don't want you to miss out.
We're sure that you don't have to look very hard to find a realtor telling you how amazing of a time it is to sell right now. No, duh. Everyone knows that.
Every time we see an agent post about that or sponsor an ad about it, we want to say to them, well, if the market's so great, why aren't you selling your own home? They're so out of touch with why people move.
Unless it's a vacation home or a rental property, people don't sell a house because the market's hot. People sell because of major life changes.
Marriages, divorces, births, deaths, job changes, those are the reasons why people move.
Telling people how hot the market is probably backfires, honestly. I bet it scares some homeowners into not wanting to sell for fear of not being able to buy their next home. So let's get started with our first solution to that problem. This one is the most obvious and most painful, but here we go. Sell your current home first, go rent something, and then go house hunting after your current home closes.
The pain here is that you'll be moving twice, and there is the fear of the unknown since you haven't identified your next home yet. Before you decide to do this, you'll want to make sure you can make enough cash from the sale of your current home to be able to write competitive offers for your next home.
FYI, in order to be competitive right now, you really need about a 20% down payment.
Be sure to ask what your current home could sell for to determine if you have enough equity to be able to have success, and use our 20% down payment rule as a guideline. If you hated the idea of moving twice, our second solution could work, but there's less room for error. Option 2 is to sell your current home first and ask the buyer for a rent back.
A rent back is where they buy your home, you get the money, but then you stay in your current home a little bit longer, renting it from the new owner.
So during the rent back, we would go house hunting. But the downside to this plan is that you have a very narrow window in which to find a home. And there's no guarantee that you'll find something you like by the time the rent back ends.
FYI, if the buyer gets a loan, the rent back time period is limited to 60 days.
Yeah.
But if the buyer of your home pays all cash, there's no time limit beyond what the buyer is willing to give you.
Our third solution is to look into bridge loans. A bridge loan works as a way to help you secure another home without selling your current one first, by providing you access to cash, usually secured from the equity you have in your current home.
Now, this is a very specialized loan product, and not every lender offers them, and there are some cons associated with them.
The first is that typically the lender who offers you a bridge loan will require you to use them for the traditional mortgage on your next home. The interest rates are higher with bridge loans, and you will usually have to make payments on the bridge loan before you even close on your next home.
You could also end up with 2 mortgages at the same time if you can't sell your current home after you close on your new one. Now, in this market, that isn't very likely, so I think the risk is pretty minimal.
Be sure to get all the information from the lender about the ins and outs of a bridge loan before you sign the dotted line.
Our next solution is to look into new construction. This is our favorite option, and we love helping clients build their next home.
As of the taping of this video, we have 10 clients who are buying new construction right now. With new construction, you have a few different options on how to proceed. You'll need to speak with a lender first to see which one best fits your scenario.
If you qualify for both mortgages at the same time and you have cash available for the down payment, you could build your new home, close on it, and then sell your current one after you move in.
If you qualify for both mortgages, but you need to sell in order to get your down payment, then it would look like this. You build your new home, and about 60 days before your new home is done, you sell your current home and ask the buyer for a rent back.
You will then close on your current home, get the proceeds of sale, close on your new construction home after that, and then move out of your current home into the new one during that rent back period.
Another scenario is that if you don't qualify for both mortgages, Or if you don't feel comfortable with that risk of not selling before you buy, then you could sell first, write a contract for a new construction home, and then go rent while the house is being built.
And that's exactly what Sarah and I did. We sold what feels like forever ago back in 2020, and we rented for a year while our house was being built.
It wasn't the most fun we've ever had, but it was absolutely worth the end result. Given the
1000%.
choice, we would do it all over again.
To hear our thoughts on the process, be sure to check out our Building with Main Street Homes video.
So the fifth option that you have when you want to buy your next home, but you need to sell your current one first, is our most creative, and I think that you'll really like it. Option 5 is to get a home equity line of credit on your current home to use as a large down payment to help you buy your next home.
This is another scenario where you will need to speak with a lender before you get started because you need to make sure that you'll qualify for your current mortgage, your anticipated new mortgage, and the home equity line of credit on top of that.
The beauty of this scenario is that you can take your time shopping for your next home. You only have to move once, and you don't have to make any HELOC payments unless there's a balance on it.
Now, you will have to have a lot of equity in your current home for this plan to work, because if you don't have enough, then the HELOC amount won't be large enough to put us in a position to write competitive offers.
If you live in Richmond and you're thinking about any of these scenarios, be sure to reach out to us. We will tell you about your current equity situation and what your home is worth.
And we'll tell you the truth about the likelihood of success in the current real estate market. We have a heart, and we won't put you in a bad situation that you'll regret.
If you're curious what it takes to win a multiple offer situation right now, give our video about how to win multiple offer scenarios a view. It's one of our older videos, but it's still very relevant and the advice is on point.
We practice what we preach, and we've had massive success with buyers these past few years, despite how competitive the market is right now.
We said to stay to the end to hear how you can save thousands on listing commission, and here is how.
Sarah and I have started a new show we're calling Selling RVA, and we just launched our first episode, and it's doing great.
We are shooting episode 2 right now, but we need more content for upcoming episodes. If you decide you want to sell and you let us document the process from start to finish and use that content for our show, then we will reduce our commission by 1% in return as a thank you.
Check out episode 1 of Selling RVA to get an idea of what that show looks like, and then reach out to us directly if you want to participate.
We hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button.
We'll continue to post new videos all about living in Richmond, so you'll definitely want to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out.
Thank you for being here with us today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.